Said is here with another SOLIDWORKS tech tip. Today I want to talk about one of those stressful events that you may encounter when working with SOLIDWORKS assemblies. A couple of weeks ago I received a call from a customer telling me that, hey, I was working on this big assembly for weeks, and this morning when I opened it, it's blank. Nothing is there. I can see all the components in the design tree, but the graphics area is completely blank. So fortunately the fix was really easy, and I thought it's a good idea to share it with you as well. I prepared this assembly to show you the troubleshooting process. So this is what you'll see when you open your assembly. You have all your components there in your design tree, but nothing is visible in your graphics area. Even if you click on zoom to fit, it doesn't show anything. So the problem here is that the reason that the graphics area is blank is that probably one or some of the components are placed far away from other components in your assembly. And when you press on zoom to fit, SOLIDWORKS try to zoom out to make sure that all the components are within the screen or within the graphics area borders. And that's why your components become so small that you can see them anymore. One way to test this to see if that is the case is simply by right-clicking on your component, one of the components in your design tree, and then click on zoom to selection. So basically what it does, it will zoom to that specific part in the graphics area, and now you can see that my assembly is there. If I click on zoom to fit, again it will disappear. So that is the case. So now how we can fix that? First of all, we have to find out those problematic components in the assembly. What I prefer to do is to simply select all the components that we have in the assembly and then suppress them. Then unsuppress the first one, click on zoom to fit, and right there I can see my first component. Right click on the second one, suppress that, and continue doing so until you don't see the last component that you unsuppress, in this case this pin, so it didn't appear in the graphics area. At this point, just to make sure that this is the component, I'm going to click on zoom to fit, and right away you'll see that everything disappears again. So this is the part, this is the culprit. So now how we can fix that? The easiest way to fix that is to simply expand that part, like to use that part basically to add a mate between the default planes of this part from top right with the default plane of the main assembly. Okay, I'm going to do that right away here. So let's add a coincident mate between the top planes. Okay, and I'm going to press F to zoom to fit, and right away you can see that now my part is very close to the rest of the assembly, and I can see that. Now at this point I can go ahead and delete this mate and manually drag this pin close to my to the rest of the components there and add the necessary mates between them.